I'm Jeff Pettigrew, Chief Policy Officer for the Association for Responsible Alternatives to Workers' Compensation. And in this series, we're going to be talking about Texas innovation in injured workers' care. And joining me today is Michael Bradford, who is Director of Risk Management at Bright Spring Health Service in Austin. Michael, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about your responsibilities and your background.
Well, I've been with Bright Spring Health Services for over 20 years now, and I specialize in handling occupational injuries for our workforce.
Obviously, expertise. Can you tell me, how does the Texas Injury Benefit Program differ from what we know as workers' compensation?
So we have Bright Spring employees helping injured Bright Spring workers through the claims process.
So it's a personalized process.
Absolutely. They know the ins and outs of what our employees do, the daily tasks that they are charged with, and they're there to help them through all of their claim process.
So Michael, you say you have training for your individual employees as they're hired. Can you explain a little bit more detail how that works?
We train all of our employees at the time of hire on the injury plan. We provide them with a copy of the summary plan description so they know all of their responsibilities and the benefits available to them if they're injured on the job. We have wall cards posted in every single location that advises them of their rights, the reporting responsibilities, and where to seek treatment if injured on the job. Not only that, we also have refrigerator magnets in every break room. We have wallet cards that we give to every single employee to remind them how to contact us if they ever have questions if injured on the job.
Oh, that's fantastic. What other employee advocacy features are in your program?
Well, when an employee is taken off work for an on-the-job injury, we process their lost wage benefits via our normal payroll processes. So they're direct deposited into their accounts on the same salary schedule, so that way they don't miss having to pay any of their bills.
So they don't have to wait for a check from the insurance company like under workers' compensation?
Absolutely, because as you know, sometimes it can take 2-3 weeks to wait for that check in the mail.
Tell me about any specific case that you might be dealing with that's, you know, severe injury.
We have an employee who was involved in a very bad head-on motor vehicle collision. She broke her right leg. We took care of her medical, but then as she was treating, she advised us that, hey, I applied for this internship in the state of Ohio, and I don't want to compromise that. And the last thing we want is to hold any employee back from their career path. So she was able to transfer to Ohio. We secured medical providers for her within that state. We're going to pay those providers. We also went to the extent of paying all of her Uber receipts. So when she had to go to school and when she had to go to work, we made sure that she had the transportation she needed to be able to get where she needed to go.
Wow, you talk about the gold standard and out of the box. That's a great story. Thank you, Michael, for joining us today. And if you have additional questions, please go to our website, which is ARAWC.org. Thank you.